Hi there, it's Jennifer with Christy and Jennifer Flow and Transcendence. Um, I just want to get on here and say hi. I always want to say hi to y'all, and it's so nice. But today I was thinking, sometimes we get situations that pop up, and it could be from a friend or a family member or, someone that you don't even know. Sometimes stuff just happens, and it's a weird situation, and you're like, how did this even go about? But when those things happens, it all depends on how we choose it. Like if an argument's happening, we can choose to view it with like we can be defensive with it. We can we can choose the defensive side, and that's usually what we normally do in like third dimension, where you just want to kind of stay in the drama and you want to hear about the drama, and even if you don't want to hear it, you still have thoughts and conversations around the drama. Well, we did a session yesterday with one of our guides, Willow, and she's with me and Christy, and we just love her. And we couldn't get too much information from the session because we're hosting right now, but that's okay. In a few weeks, we'll be able to get some more detail, and we'll be able to explain a little more about hosting later. But that's okay. But one thing they did bring through is because I was having some issues going on, and I didn't know how to handle the situation. So we sent the person a blessing, and um, they just sent some really really negative stuff, and I was talking to my guides about it because I didn't want to go the wrong way about it, since we're trying to do more spiritual and get on the ego path and get our birthright um, stuff. But I was asking my guides about it, and they said that usually whenever there's an argumentative situation like that, it's best to choose love instead of the defensiveness. And then uh, Violet was like, "Do you know what a miracle is?" And, we all have different definitions and ideas of what miracle is, but this is what they told us in the session yesterday. A miracle is when you can say to yourself, or anyone can say to their self, I am willing to see this differently. Because the reason for all hardship is two minds that are clashing or disagreeing or harmful to each other, and each one of you are so set in your belief system or your conviction about whatever it is that you're causing each other harm. But when one person, just one person, chooses love instead of being right, and you can say, I am willing to see this differently, then you experience a miracle, and so does the other person. And then when everyone starts acting like that, the miracles will become our birthrights. Isn't that wonderful how you can just choose love in that situation? And sometimes the person that is being argumentative to you or negative towards you, you know, they may not know how to handle the stuff that they've been dealt in their life or that they're going through, or they may feel like the world's against them, or every choice they make, they just feel like something's wrong. And for us to choose love, it holds space for them, so that way they don't have that energy of like they're always doing something wrong, or they always feel like someone's against them. We don't want anybody feeling like that, because if we sit there and we focus that towards them, then what does that say about us? It's kind of like mirroring us and telling us that's exactly how we are, because we're holding that thought system for them. So if we could just choose love in the situation and say to your guides and say to your God and your angels, say, I choose to see this differently, and they will reveal a path to you for that. And then you can choose it with love, and then the other person, they may be so negative, but once they see you choosing it with love, then they can like put their guard down and be like, maybe I can look at it just a little differently. And then we can all experience our miracles. So just you choosing love gives you a miracle, and it gives the other person a miracle. Because we're not meant to take on other people's life paths, and we're not meant to change it. We all have free will. But you can bless people, and you can give people love, and then that radiates out to others. And this is how we're going to change the world. Slowly but surely, but we are definitely getting there. Well, you all have a good night and thank you for listening.